Today we're going to be diving into something pretty crucial for anyone thinking about applying to university.
Okay.
The TUAC.
The TUEC.
It's pronounced TUUAC, like take action towards
Oh.
your future.
Oh, I like that.
And we have got the perfect expert to break it down for us today.
Yeah.
Someone who not only knows the ins and outs of university admissions, but also created the TUEAC himself, Scott Martin from Global Student Solutions.
Well, Scott is amazing.
Yeah.
His background is incredible. He's been an international school principal, a university admissions director,
Wow.
and even a global student himself.
Oh, wow.
He understands this process from every angle.
So why did Scott create the TUAC? What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, he saw firsthand how overwhelming and confusing the university application process can be, especially for global students.
Right.
And he wanted to create a tool that just simplifies everything, breaks it down into really clear, manageable steps.
And that's exactly what the TUAC does. It's like a roadmap that guides you through every stage of the application, from researching universities to submitting your materials.
Absolutely. It's a step-by-step guide that keeps you on track and keeps you organized.
Mm.
And it's not just about checking boxes either. Scott really emphasizes the importance of presenting a complete and compelling application package,
Right.
one that showcases your unique strengths and experiences.
So it's not just about getting everything done. It's about getting everything done well.
You got it.
The TUAC helps you strategize and put your best foot forward.
Yes. And it ensures that you don't miss any crucial details that could actually make or break your application.
Okay, let's get into the specifics.
All right.
What are some of the key sections of the TUAC and how do they work together?
So one of the first things the TUAC guides you through is creating your university list.
Okay.
This is where you'll research and identify about 6 universities
6.
that are a good mix of reach, fit, and safety schools.
Okay, so reach schools being those dream universities, fit being a solid match for your profile, and safety schools being those where you feel pretty confident about getting accepted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the TUAC provides a dedicated space to record all the important details for each school,
Oh, nice.
like application deadlines, admissions, contact information, and even specific programs or faculty you're interested in.
It sounds super organized, which is something I would have desperately needed back when I was applying.
Yeah, I think we all wish we had this back
This
then.
is what comes after creating that university list.
Next up is the activity record. This is your chance to really showcase all the amazing things you've been involved in beyond just academics.
So we're talking about sports arts, volunteering leadership roles, any awards you've received, that kind of thing?
You got it.
Okay.
The TUAC even prompts you to reflect on the learning experiences from each activity,
Oh, interesting.
not just listing what you did, but how it shaped you as a person.
So you're not just presenting a resume. You're telling a story about your growth and development.
Exactly. And that's the story that can really make your application stand out.
I love that this is already making me feel less stressed about applications, and it's not even my application.
I know, right?
Okay, what else is in the TUAC arsenal?
Well, let's not forget about deadlines.
Oh, deadlines.
Missing a deadline can be a deal breaker.
Huge.
So the QAC has a section dedicated to important deadlines. It helps you keep track of everything from early decision versus regular decision deadlines to financial aid and housing application periods.
It's like having a personal assistant for your university application.
Oh yeah, much better than sticky notes everywhere.
Now, what about the actual application itself that can feel like a mountain of paperwork and forms?
Yeah, it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
But that's where the application checklist comes in. This is a systematic checklist that ensures you address every aspect of each application. No more scrambling at the last minute, wondering if you've forgotten something.
Oh, that's such a relief. So it walks you through things like initial contact with universities, filling out online applications, drafting essays, interview prep, and submitting financial aid forms.
It covers it all step by step, and it reminds you to submit the best possible materials, no rushing or sending in complete work.
Quality over quantity, for sure. This TUAC is sounding pretty impressive. What else is in there?
Well, there's a section dedicated to school requests.
School requests.
This is all about requesting those essential documents like transcripts, test scores, and letters of recommendation.
Oh, those letters of recommendation. Those always felt a bit awkward to request any advice from Scott on how to make that process smoother.
He really emphasizes building strong relationships with your school contacts
Okay.
and maintaining a professional approach throughout the process.
So basically, don't wait until the last minute to ask your teachers for a favor.
Yeah, give them plenty of notice.
Okay.
And remember to be polite and respectful in all your communications. Scott even recommends creating a comprehensive school profile to give to your recommenders.
Oh, that's interesting.
It provides a snapshot of your academic journey and highlight your key accomplishments.
That's a great tip. It gives your recommenders all the information they need to write a truly personalized and impactful letter.
Absolutely. It shows them that you're taking this process seriously and that you value their time and support.
Okay, now for the section that probably causes the most anxiety for applicants, the essay.
Ah, the essay.
What kind of guidance does the TUAC provide on that front?
The essay section really emphasizes the importance of crafting a compelling narrative that showcases your personality, your passions, and your intellectual curiosity.
So it's not just about listing your achievements, it's about telling a story that engages the reader and makes them want to get to know you better.
Exactly. Scott is very adamant about avoiding cliches and writing something that is genuinely you.
Oh, that's good.
The TUAC offers prompts for brainstorming, drafting, seeking feedback, and revising your essay multiple times.
It sounds like you really want students to use this as an opportunity to let their unique voice shine through.
He believes that your personal story is your most powerful asset in the application process.
And of course, we can't forget about the financial side of things. Does the TUAC address that as well?
Absolutely. There's a financial list section that helps you understand the costs associated with university and explore potential financial aid options.
This is especially important for global students, right? Navigating financial aid in a different country can be really complicated.
It definitely can be. The TUAC differentiates between U.S. citizen and non-U.S. citizen financial aid requirements and provides information on forms like AFISA and the CSS profile.
That's great.
Yeah, so it's a valuable resource for students from all backgrounds.
It sounds like a lot to handle, but at least the TUAC is there to provide some structure and guidance.
Exactly. And if you need additional help with the financial aid process, GSS offers personalized support through their My College Coach program.
That's great to know. So it's like having a team of experts in your corner helping you navigate every aspect of the application process.
That's the goal.
Now, before we dive deeper into some of these key sections of the TUAC, let's take a moment to talk about GSS itself.
Sure.
We've been mentioning global student solutions throughout this conversation.
Yes.
But I think it's important to understand the organization's broader mission and how the TUAC fits into that.
Absolutely. GSS, founded by Scott Martin, is a comprehensive resource hub for global students.
Okay.
Think of it as a one-stop shop for everything related to international education.
Their mission is to connect, serve, and walk alongside global students throughout their educational journey.
Exactly. And they do that through a variety of initiatives,
Like,
including the TUAC, the Global Student Voices podcast, My College Coach, the Global Student Academy, and the Global Education Network.
wow, it sounds like they offer a truly holistic approach to supporting global students.
I really do. They understand the unique challenges and opportunities that global students face, and they're committed to providing the resources and support necessary for success.
All right, so we've got a good overview of what the TUAC is and why it's so valuable. Are you ready to jump back into those key sections and explore them in more detail?
I am. Let's do it. I think our listeners will be amazed by how much thought and care Scott has put into creating this tool.
Let's unpack those key sections, starting with the university list. What makes this section so crucial in the application process?
The university list is your foundation. It's where you strategically identify the universities that align with your academic goals, your interests, and your overall profile as a student.
Scott often says that creating this list shouldn't feel like a chore. It should be an exciting exploration.
He's absolutely right. It's a chance to discover universities you might not have even known about before, programs that spark your curiosity and opportunities that align with your aspirations.
So how does the TUAC guide students through this process? It can feel overwhelming to even know where to start with university research.
Well, the TUAC provides prompts and space to record crucial information about each university. Things like location size, academic reputation, specific programs, faculty you're interested in, even the campus culture and student life.
It's like creating a personalized profile for each university, almost like you're getting to know them as individuals.
Exactly, and that's the point. You want to choose universities that you feel a genuine connection with, not just ones that sound prestigious or look good on paper.
So how does the reach, fit, and safety approach play into this?
It helps you create a balanced list that maximizes your chances of success, while still encouraging you to aim high-reach schools, might have more competitive admission standards, but they represent your dream programs or institutions.
So it's about balancing ambition with pragmatism, ensuring you have options that feel like a good fit for your academic profile.
Exactly, and that's where fit schools come in.
Yeah.
These are universities where your academic credentials align well with the average admitted student profile.
Hmm.
You feel confident about your chances,
Yeah.
and you can genuinely see yourself thriving in that environment.
And safety schools are your backup plan, ensuring you have options even if things don't go as planned with your reach or fit choices.
Precisely, safety schools are universities where you exceed the typical admissions requirements, giving you a high probability of acceptance. They provide peace of mind and a sense of security throughout the process.
It's great to have that backup knowing you have options even in a worst-case scenario. Okay, so the university list is all about strategic research and planning what comes next in the TUAC.
The next step is the activity record. This is where you showcase your involvement beyond the classroom. And remember, it's not just about lifting activities. It's about reflecting on them and articulating how they've shaped you as a person.
It's about showing universities that you're a well-rounded individual with passions, interests, and experiences that extend beyond textbooks and exams.
Exactly. Scott often emphasizes that universities are looking for students who will contribute to the campus community in meaningful ways, students who are engaged, curious, and eager to make a difference.
So what kinds of activities should students be highlighting in this section?
It's really about anything that demonstrates initiative, leadership, commitment, or a passion for learning. Could be involvement in sports, music, community service clubs, organizations, leadership roles, part-time jobs, even personal projects or hobbies.
It's about showing that you're a person who takes initiative, who's curious about the world, and who's willing to step outside your comfort zone to learn and grow.
Right. And remember, it's not just about what you did, it's about how you did it and what you learned from the experience.
The TUAC encourages students to reflect on the skills they developed, the challenges they overcame, the impact they made, and the lessons they learned along the way.
Exactly. That's what brings the activity record to life. It transforms a simple list of activities into a compelling narrative that showcases your unique character and potential.
It's about showing universities that you're not just a student, you're a valuable contributor who's ready to make a positive impact on the world.
And remember, the TUAC is designed to help you tell that story in the most compelling and authentic way possible.
Okay, so we've tackled the university list and the activity record. What's next on the TUAC agenda?
Next up is the importance of deadlines section. This section is all about staying organized and avoiding those last-minute scrambles that can lead to stress and missed opportunities.
Deadlines are definitely crucial in the application process. Missing one can mean the difference between getting into your dream school and having to rethink your plans.
Absolutely. The TUAC helps you create a clear timeline for each university you're applying to. It has space to record all the important dates, like application deadlines, financial aid deadlines, housing application deadlines, and even deadlines for requesting transcripts and letters of recommendation.
It's like having a personalized calendar that keeps you on track and ensures you don't miss any crucial steps.
Exactly. And the TUAC also explains the different types of deadlines, like early decision versus regular decision, and how they can impact your application strategy.
It's important to understand those nuances because they can really influence your chances of acceptance.
Absolutely. The TUAC breaks it all down in a clear and concise way so you can make informed decisions about when and how to apply to each university.
So the importance of deadline section is all about staying organized, being proactive, and understanding the different timelines involved in the application process.
Exactly. It's about taking control of the process rather than letting the process control you.
Okay, we've covered the university list, the activity record, and the importance of deadlines. What other gems does the TUAC hold?
Next, we have the application checklist. This is where things get really detailed and hands-on.
I imagine this is where the TUAC really shines as a tool for reducing stress and ensuring that you're submitting the best possible application.
You got it. This checklist breaks down each application into manageable steps, guiding you through every detail.
So what kinds of steps are we talking about here?
Well, it starts with initial contact with the university. It reminds you to research specific programs, faculty, or departments that interest you.
It's about showing that you've done your homework and that you're genuinely interested in that particular university.
Exactly. Then it walks you through the process of creating an account on the university's application portal, filling out all the necessary forms, and ensuring that all your information is accurate and up to date.
It sounds incredibly thorough, leaving no room for error.
That's the point. The TUAC aims to eliminate those moments of panic where you wonder if you've forgotten something crucial or filled out a form incorrectly.
Okay, so the checklist covers initial contact and all those essential forms. What about the other components of the application, like essays and letters of recommendation?
The checklist guides you through those as well, ensuring you allocate enough time for brainstorming, drafting, revising, and seeking feedback on your essays.
It's about approaching those essays strategically and thoughtfully, not just rushing through them at the last minute.
Exactly. And remember, Scott often emphasizes the importance of authenticity and vulnerability in essay writing. He encourages students to share their unique stories and perspectives, even if they're not always perfect or polished.
It's about connecting with the admissions committee on a personal level and showing them who you are as an individual.
Right. And when it comes to letters of recommendation, the checklist reminds you to request them early, provide your recommenders with all the necessary information, and follow up politely to ensure they're on track.
It's about being respectful of your recommenders' time and ensuring they have everything they need to write a strong and supportive letter.
Exactly. And remember, the TUUAC also encourages you to create a comprehensive school profile to give to your recommenders. This helps them highlight your strengths and accomplishments in a personalized and impactful way.
It's like providing a cheat sheet to help them showcase your best self to universities.
That's a great way to put it. It shows them that you're taking this process seriously and that you appreciate their support.
Okay, so the application checklist is all about meticulous attention to detail, strategic planning, and ensuring you submit the highest quality application possible.
It takes the guesswork out of the process and helps you approach each step with confidence and clarity.
What's great about the TUAC is that it not only covers the application itself, but it also has a dedicated section for requesting those essential documents you'll need.
That's right. Things like transcripts, test scores, and those all-important letters of recommendation. This is where the school request section comes in, right?
Exactly. This section helps you navigate the process of requesting these documents from your school, ensuring everything is submitted to universities on time and in the correct format. I can imagine this can be a bit tricky, especially for global students who might be attending schools with different systems and procedures.
It definitely can be, but the TUAC breaks it down into simple steps, providing clear guidance on who to contact, what to request, and what deadlines to keep in mind.
So it's like having a checklist for your checklist, ensuring you don't miss any crucial details along the way.
Right. And remember, Scott emphasizes the importance of building strong relationships with your school contacts and maintaining a professional approach throughout the process.
So be polite, be respectful, and be proactive. Don't wait until the last minute to request these documents or bombard your school counselor with frantic emails.
Exactly. The TUAC reminds you to plan ahead, communicate clearly, and follow up politely to ensure everything is moving smoothly.
It's about being organized, being respectful, and taking ownership of the process.
I remember that school profile, Scott recommends creating that, can be incredibly helpful for this section as well.
You mean the one that highlights our key accomplishments and provides a snapshot of our academic journey?
Exactly. Providing that to your school contacts along with your requests can help them process those requests more efficiently and ensure that your transcripts and letters of recommendation accurately reflect your strengths.
It's like providing a cheat sheet to help them showcase your best self to universities.
That's a great way to put it. It shows them that you're taking this process seriously and that you appreciate their support.
Okay, so the school request section is all about being organized, proactive, and respectful in your communications with your school.
Exactly. It's about ensuring that all those essential documents are submitted correctly and on time, so you don't have to worry about any hiccups in the application process.
It's about taking control of the process and presenting yourself in the best possible light. Now let's move on to a section that often strikes fear into the hearts of even the most confident applicants. The essay.
Ah, yes. The essay. It can feel like a daunting task, but it's also an incredible opportunity to showcase your unique voice, your passions, and your potential.
And luckily, the TUAC is here to guide us through this potentially treacherous terrain. So what does the essay section of the TUAC emphasize? What kind of wisdom does Scott impart to help us navigate this challenge?
Well, first and foremost, Scott stresses the importance of authenticity. He wants students to write essays that are genuinely them, not just what they think admissions committees want to hear.
It's about letting your personality shine through and showing them who you are as a person, not just a collection of grades and test scores.
Exactly. He encourages students to share their unique stories, experiences, and perspectives, even if they're not always perfect or polished.
It's about being real, being vulnerable, and connecting with the reader on a personal level.
Right. And remember, the TUAC provides prompts for brainstorming, drafting, and revising your essay. It encourages you to start early, give yourself plenty of time, and seek feedback from trusted sources.
It's about approaching the essay strategically and thoughtfully, not just trying to cram it in at the last minute.
Exactly. And Scott also emphasizes the importance of storytelling in essay writing. He wants students to think of their essays as narratives, not just lists of accomplishments or academic achievements.
It's about weaving those achievements into a compelling story that showcases your growth, your resilience, and your unique perspective.
Right. And he encourages students to use vivid language, sensory details, and personal anecdotes to bring their stories to life.
It's about making the reader feel like they're right there with you, experiencing your journey firsthand.
Exactly. And remember, the TUAC also provides tips on structuring your essay, crafting a strong introduction and conclusion, and ensuring your writing is clear, concise, and engaging.
It's like having a personal writing coach in your corner, guiding you through every step of the process.
That's a great way to put it. The essay section of the TUACA is all about empowering students to write authentically, strategically, and confidently so they can submit essays that truly represent their best selves.
Okay, so the essay section is all about telling your story in a way that is authentic, engaging, and memorable.
Exactly. It's about showcasing your unique voice and perspective and connecting with the reader on a personal level. Now let's move on to a topic that can be especially daunting for global students' finances.
Yes, the financial aspect of university can feel overwhelming, but the TUAC is here to help you navigate it with confidence. The financial list section is designed to break down the costs associated with university, explore potential financial aid options, and create a plan that works for you.
It's about taking control of your financial situation and making informed decisions about how to fund your education.
So what kind of guidance does the TUAC provide in this area?
Well, it starts by helping you understand the different types of costs associated with university, including tuition fees, room and board books and supplies, and personal expenses.
It's important to have a realistic understanding of those costs so you can plan accordingly.
Exactly. And then the TUDHP helps you explore potential financial aid options, including scholarships, grants, work-study programs, and loans.
It's about knowing what resources are available and how to access them, and I imagine this is where things can get especially tricky for global students, right?
It definitely can be, but the TUAC provides specific information for both U.S. citizens and non-U.S. citizens, explaining the different financial aid requirements and application processes.
It's about taking the guesswork out of the process and ensuring you have all the information you need to make informed decisions.
Right, and remember, GSS offers personalized support through their My College Coach program, which can be incredibly helpful for navigating the complexities of financial aid, especially for international students.
It's like having a financial advisor in your corner, helping you understand your options and create a plan that works for your unique circumstances.
Exactly. And the TUAC also encourages you to be proactive in your financial planning. It provides space for you to track your expenses, create a budget, and explore different ways to save money.
It's about taking ownership of your financial situation and making smart decisions that will set you up for success.
Okay, so the financial list section of the TUAC is all about understanding costs, exploring financial aid options, creating a budget, and taking control of your financial future.
It's about empowering you to make informed decisions and navigate the financial aspect of university with confidence.
And remember, even if you're feeling overwhelmed, there are resources available to help you. Don't be afraid to reach out to GSS or your school counselor for guidance and support.
It's great to know that you're not alone in this process. Now we've covered a lot of ground here, from researching universities to navigating finances. It's clear that the TUAC is an incredibly comprehensive and valuable tool for anyone applying to university, especially global students.
It really is. Scott has poured his years of experience and expertise into creating a tool that truly empowers students to take control of the application process and present themselves in the best possible light.
And it's not just a checklist, it's a guide, a mentor, a cheerleader, and a source of support every step of the way.
Exactly. It's about more than just getting into university. It's about embarking on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation.
It's about taking that first step toward your dreams and knowing that you have the tools and resources you need to succeed. Okay, are you ready to move on to the final part of our deep dive and wrap things up with some key takeaways and a thought-provoking question for our listeners?
Let's do it. I'm excited to hear your reflections on the TUATC and its potential to empower global students around the world.
After diving deep into the TUUAC, I am so impressed by how it simplifies and empowers the university application process, especially for global students.
Yeah, it's amazing how Scott Martin, drawing from his own diverse experience, managed to create such a comprehensive and insightful tool.
The TUAC really is like a personal guide and mentor, walking you through each step, reminding you of deadlines, and even encouraging you to reflect on your experiences.
And it's not just about checking boxes. It's about strategically showcasing your unique strengths and potential.
Exactly. It's about telling your story authentically and crafting an application that truly reflects who you are as an individual.
And remember, if you need additional support or guidance, GSS offers personalized help through their My College Coach program.
That's right. So you're not alone in this journey. There are experts ready to help you navigate the complexities of applications, financial aid, and everything in between.
Now, for those of you who are ready to take action and start using the TUAC, where can you find this incredible resource?
It's easily accessible. You can download a free copy of the TUAC directly from the Global Student Solutions website,
Okay,
theglobalstudentsolutions.com.
perfect.
They even have different versions available, like a printable PDF and a digital checklist, so you can choose what works best for you.
Oh, that's handy.
And while you're there, definitely explore the other resources GSS offers. They have a wealth of information, including webinars, blog posts, and their Global Student Voices podcast.
It's a whole community dedicated to supporting global students throughout their educational journeys.
Okay, before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought-provoking question.
All right, a question that will hopefully spark some reflection and inspire you to take those next steps towards your university dreams.
Think about everything we've discussed today, from the importance of strategic planning to the power of authenticity and self-reflection.
Okay.
Now ask yourself, knowing what you know now about the application process and the resources available, what's one action you can take today to move closer to your university goals?
It could be as simple as downloading the TUAC, researching a specific university, or even just talking to someone about your aspirations.
It's about taking that first step, no matter how small, and building momentum towards your dreams.
We believe in you.
We believe in your potential, and we can't wait to see what you achieve. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the TUAC and the world of global student support.
Remember, this is just the beginning of an incredible adventure. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep reaching for those dreams.
And never forget, the world needs your unique voice and perspective. Go make it heard.